Hello and welcome to Andre's YouTube vlog for August 14th, 2012. Well, today actually I'm going to do something a little bit different from some of my other YouTube vlogs. I'm going to present to you a little slice of my life story and something that I swore I would actually never do, and that is a subscription story. I'll start out with my slice of life. As you all know, for the past year and a half, I have had a very unusual illness that has not impeded my life, but has denied me the ability to do certain things, namely drink milky products such as milk and cream and so forth. Well, quite recently, I was suggested by a member of my family that I try something called almond milk. Now, I'm going to tell you right up front that I'm not a fan of soy milk. I've tried several varieties of it, several flavors, several brands, and it just isn't milk to me. It's very obviously a substitute. And I like the real taste and the texture and the combination of flavors from cereal, which is what I usually put it on, and real milk. But I find it works just fine in other things like pancakes, although I can still taste it. Now, today I was making myself an omelet, which I occasionally do, and there was no real milk left in the house, no cow's milk, so the only thing present was this almond milk. So was thinking, well, you know, my family were trying to get me to try it, I'll try it. So I poured out a little bit of it, and it came out a mucky brown, kind of like dirty water, you know, after a rainstorm, a puddle with soil. And I put it in the omelet, and it actually changed the color of the omelet to a very odd mustard, which just wasn't aesthetically pleasing, but it tasted good. Now, you know, I've been thinking a lot about green eggs and ham. You know, are you eating food based solely on its looks? Is this culinary prejudice? In my case, I'll admit, maybe yeah. I mean, that's a part of it. But more on an aesthetic level. You know, less on a, I don't like the color, so I hate it. But the combination of flavors just aren't very agreeable. And I electing now not to put almond milk on my cereal for that reason. The taste, the texture, the color just is nothing like real milk. And the question I have for you out there is, I'm not lactose intolerant, but for anybody who has a mystery illness X like I do, who can't drink regular milk for the time being, is there any substitute out there that looks and tastes and feels like regular milk? Because I want to start eating cereal again, and I need something that would be appropriate. Now, the next thing I want to cover with all of you is my newest YouTube channel, Earn Animation. Which I'm sure many of you have checked out. It's basically a series of animated presentations using various animation software that YouTube provides, and I am in the beginning of the process of building it. But I want to make a request. Anybody out there who subscribes to this channel, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my other two YouTube channels too, or at least look at them before you subscribe. Don't just subscribe for a popularity contest. Actually look at them and see if they appeal to you. And if you do, please subscribe. And this is a big YouTube cliche that a lot of people are doing. But I'm going to do it. I'm going to be cliched for once on YouTube. It may not be such a bad thing either. For the 100th subscriber to any of the YouTube channels, which consists of Earn Animation and The Reluctant Collector, either of those channels, actually both of them, for the 100th subscriber to each of those channels, I will do a personal watercolor portrait of you. I do watercolor painting of different people, friends, celebrities, and I'd be honored to present you with a watercolor painting for yourself. I think I do a pretty good job for the 100th subscriber to either of those channels. And, you know, if you do, please send along just a photograph of your face, because that's what I tend to work from, you know, because freehand guessing is not my cup of tea. So, you know, to the 100th subscriber to my channel's Earn Animation or Reluctant Collector, you get a free watercolor painting of yourself courtesy of me. So recommend that milk substitute if you got it, and remember that subscription contests. So I hope to hear more from you on my other channels, and see you next time.